War for the Planet of the Apes is the third film in the reboot series of Planet of the Apes. Directed by Matt Reeves, this movie continues to explore the struggle for survival between humans and intelligent apes led by Caesar. The story begins 2 years after the events of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. The apes, led by Caesar, are hiding in the forest, trying to avoid war with the humans. However, a military group led by a ruthless colonel, Woody Harrelson, relentlessly pursues them. This colonel, who lost his family to the virus that increased the apes' intelligence, is determined to eradicate all apes, believing humanity's survival depends on it. Caesar, who desires peace for his people, attempts a final negotiation with the colonel, but the meeting ends in tragedy when Caesar's wife and eldest son are killed by a human soldier's attack. Consumed by a desire for revenge, Caesar leaves his people under the leadership of Maurice, the wise and loyal orangutan, and embarks on a personal mission to confront the colonel. During his journey, Caesar is accompanied by some of his closest companions: Rocket, a loyal chimpanzee; Luca, a brave gorilla; and Maurice. Along the way, they encounter a young human girl named Nova, who has lost the ability to speak due to the virus. Although Caesar initially wants to abandon her, Maurice convinces him to bring her along, demonstrating the compassion that has always been a crucial part of Caesar's leadership. They also meet a chimpanzee named Bad Ape, who escaped from a zoo and joins them. Bad Ape provides crucial information about the colonel's base location. Upon arrival, Caesar discovers that the colonel has turned a military camp into a concentration camp where many apes are enslaved. He also learns that the colonel is preparing for a final battle against other human factions that disagree with his extreme tactics. Caesar manages to infiltrate the base with his friend's help and organizes an escape plan for the apes. During the escape, he confronts the colonel in an intense showdown. However, he discovers that the colonel is infected with the mutated virus, which is killing him slowly and has rendered him unable to speak. In a moment of compassion, Caesar lets the colonel die by his own hand. As the escape continues, an epic battle unfolds between the colonel's soldiers and a rival human faction. Gravely wounded, Caesar manages to lead his people out of the camp amidst the chaos. The film ends with the apes finding a new safe home, but Caesar succumbs to his injuries. In his final moments, he is comforted by Morris, who promises to carry on his legacy of peace and leadership. War for the Planet of the Apes is a powerful tale of sacrifice, leadership, and the search for a safe home in a war-torn world. Caesar's journey, from reluctant leader to heroic martyr, encapsulates the struggles and triumphs of his people, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations of apes.